G'day everybody and welcome back to Baltic CA Farming Truckers Challenge. So, as you can see up on the screen we have a big flashing warning here saying the fruit type is not available on this map, and I just happen to be looking at cotton. So, just as we've all got this clear, if we go over to cotton there, we do actually have two prices for it. So I have no idea why cotton is telling us that when it's not available on this map. So I guess the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at our prices here, and I had pre-decided that we'd do soybeans because they are quite a good cash crop to do. So let's put the soybeans into the mix. So first things first, let's unfold the sower, and yeah, it's quite a nice bit of animation. Should also start the tractor while we're at it. Excuse me about that. So we'll lower lift that apparently, turn it on, and now it's time to get our soybeans into the ground here. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that I hadn't put the TV on mute. So sorry about pausing for a moment there. So yeah, I know I did promise that this entire field would be cotton. But if it's not going to let me put it into the ground, then clearly I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to produce the cotton, and well, you get the idea. So what I might do is I'm going to chuck this onto a time lapse right now, and yeah, we'll get at least some of it done in a time lapse, and I'll be back with you in a few moments. Okay, so I will get to and do the rest of this offline, and you know, I'll chuck a cutscene in. Yeah, well, I was talking to another person on Discord later last week, when I was editing my last video, to be honest. And this person and I were discussing about recording on an Xbox. So just while I'm doing this, and it's kind of menial in the background, I just thought I'd go through and let you know what I actually do. What I do is, between talking, I will stop recording and and I'll stop the audio that I'm recording on my phone. I will then start the video up again and just record that and edit out the part where it says paused and try and make it as seamless as possible when it comes to what I've done and what you guys see. Sorry, frog in my throat again today. So, if that makes any sense to you of how I do that, so I'm wondering if next episode, or in an episode in the future, if you'd actually like me to, rather than doing you guys the polished, the polished editing that I normally do, would you guys rather, or just as a once-off, if I got to and did this is the rough version, this is before I've edited, and just throw it all together, all the cuts and everything like that between, leave in all the game is paused and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that sort of stuff. Something else that I need to let you guys know about, the schedules of when I can be recording is going to be changing soon. Mrs. G has, and I'm very proud to announce this, she has managed to complete her Bachelor of Counselling. And as I said, I am exceptionally proud of her. However, that is going to be changing some of the home dynamics. We've been doing a lot of talking, and part of what she's been doing the degree for is that she doesn't understand computers whatsoever. She doesn't understand how to do the business side or how to do any of the bookings. So we've been doing a bit of chatting, and she wants to run the counselling from home. Fair enough. I don't, I want to support her. So that'll mean that the front room of our house will now become a counselling office, for lack of a better term. So that's going to mean that I can't record throughout the daytime. Because, confidentiality and all that other sort of wonderful things that come along with it. So, thus leaving us with the next dilemma. So, I'm going to have to end up doing recording by night and editing the following day. So, hopefully it's not going to disrupt too much on the channel. I know I'm not very frequent and not consistent with my videos, and I really do wish that I could say every Monday videos were coming out or every Tuesday videos were coming out. I really honestly wish that I could make that sort of a promise. But it seems like with what's going to be changing and what's happening in the future, that I will have to record at night and edit basically while my wife's got clients here in the house. So again, you guys can't hear anything that's being said in confidence, and I cannot legally nor morally accidentally let you guys hear anything. And also part of that process, as I'm saying, I will be becoming the secretary. So I'll be having to write up the notes into the computer, and I'm going to have to, I'll just be making bookings and all that sort of stuff. So the daytimes are going to be completely changing in that respect. Yeah, I still want to keep the YouTube channel going. In fact, I will still keep the YouTube channel going. It's just, yeah, the dynamics are gonna be changing. Oh boy, didn't realise we were this close to being out of seed. That's all right. We've got our seed buying station literally right there. Lift that up. So I hope that that's not going to put any of you viewers off the channel at all. With that knowledge now, really should have bought a wrong button, wasn't it? Just spent $4 on the wrong thing, didn't I? Let's try that again, shall we? What in the world is going... I have no idea what... I don't even know why that took. What in the world is going on with this? I swear I'm hitting reverse here. Okay. What has gone on here? I'm going to have to sell that and rebuy it. Just try getting this up to my own. Okay, let's drop that off. I really don't know what's going on with this. Alright. Plan B. Jump into this tractor. That's got... Okay. Sorry about this. I really did have other plans for all this. Just knock everything out of the way at this point. I don't understand what I've done here. Okay. Really? Let's try using this pallet here as a front weight. Come on. If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to get to sew up this sewer, and I'm just going to have to buy something else. No. Alright. To quote Clarkson, and on this bombshell, I'm just going to have to yeah, on this bombshell, I'm just going to have to get to and call it a game here for the day. Sorry, it's not been an overly interesting. Well, I suppose it has been interesting, come to think of it. This has got me absolutely confused. Alright, so on this bombshell, I'm just going to call that an episode. Between episodes, I will get to and put the soybeans into that field. And, alright, well, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. I guess I'll see you next time. Cheers!